The 1982 animated version of The Wizard of Oz is a decent version of the story. It has good pacing, the characters are recognisable. I thought it was not too bad. This is directed by John Danelquir and Fumihiko Takayama. I apologize if I mispronounced any of those names, I'm sure I have. And it's written by Yoshimitsu Banno and Akira Miyazaki, based of course on the story by L. Frank Baum. And I will put information in the description about the voice cast and some other information. And it does tell the classic story quite well. I say this as somebody who hasn't read The Wizard of Oz. I do need to change that. I know there are quite a few Wizard of Oz books, but I'm of course basing this on other versions, other adaptations that I've seen, and it's certainly very recognisable. We get to Oz quite quickly, the bad weather happens, we get there pretty quickly, and then Dorothy one by one meets the lion and the scarecrow and the tin man, and their personalities are very clearly explained. We learn about the problems they want to overcome. Again, they're all very recognisable if you're familiar with the story. And then we have a decent amount of time to journey through Oz with the characters. It's quite good fun. We meet some interesting characters along the way. The animation itself is quite nice. We have quite a soft yellow brick road, lovely forestry. The character designs are really good. I don't have any issues with the animation and the story itself being well told with good pacing. The story of Dorothy and her friends going off to see the wizard, I think that's explained really well. It's told really well. If this were to be somebody's introduction, I think they'd get a good understanding of the story. There are a couple of scarier moments, by which I mean there are moments that are a little bit darker that I might have been scared of as a child. That's generally typical with most Wizard of Oz films, but generally it's not too intimidating. It's quite a light film, and we have great voice acting, great music, not a bad way to enjoy the story. It would never be my top recommendation, but that being said, if you're a Wizard of Oz fan and you're looking for a fun, sweet animation, it's got a decent length as well. It's well over an hour. It's about an hour and 15, an hour and 20, which I think is a really good length of time to tell the story. Nothing felt rushed, but at the same time, we also don't have anything that's dragging out either. Nothing's too slow. Great pacing, solid story, really enjoyable, likable characters, great voice acting, beautiful animation. Certainly, if you're an existing fan of The Wizard of Oz, I'd say give it a go. If you're brand new to The Wizard of Oz, by all means, it could be a decent introduction, but needless to say, it wouldn't be my top choice, but ultimately, I don't really have any complaints.